So these Prime Peloton wheels, one of the things I mentioned earlier is they're a tubeless ready rim. First interesting thing is what's the internal dimension of this rim. I'll get the vernier on there. It's 17mm internal dimension, and the spokes are DT Swiss, nipples DT Swiss brass nipples, and they are butted spoke. They seem to be 2 down to 1.8. So I've not discovered where the extra weight has come from on these wheels. Anyway, what I'm going to do is see how well they take a tubeless tire. What I'm going to put on is a Fusion, Hutchinson Fusion 3 tire, 700 by 25, 127 TPI. Sounds pretty good. If I can get the packet open. Without cutting the tyre. There, that should do it. Now, in general, tubeless tyres are heavier than tube type tyres, because they have to be scale on, have to be a more solid construction. Just weigh that tyre out of interest. So it's 310 grams for the Fusion 3. And the other thing we get supplied with the wheels is a tubeless valve. So that goes like that. You've got that's rubber at that end, and you've got a rubber seal that goes on the outside of the rim. So, well, I've not put that in. Now, if you're out on the road, generally you'd fill these, you'd fill the tyres with a sealing fluid, which helps keep the pressure in, and also means that for small punctures they auto seal. If you've got a major puncture out on the road, you'll either use some sealing patch, or often more easily you can just take this valve out and put a tube in the rim. I've done that out on the road, but you rarely get punctures for these kind of tyres. So that just needs to be hand tight. I'm not putting the fluid in straight away because I want to see how easy it is to get the tyre onto these rims. They have a reputation for being difficult, and sometimes the rims where it's easy. It's like a snake. There, that's better. I'm not using any squeezy. I just want to try it. I mean, out on the road you're not going to have liquid. Okay, that's one side on. We'll start at the valve end. Now once we've got the tyre on, let's see how easy it is to actually inflate. So around here, so far not looking too well. Honestly, that couldn't be easier to get on. Is that a good or a bad sign? Does that mean it's going to be hard to inflate? We'll see. Normal track pump. Push it on. I'll put some sealing fluid in afterwards. You can't take the cores out of these. Well, we're up to 60 psi there. 80 psi with a track pump. You wouldn't generally run them with a little less pressure. What we'll do is I'll report back, see how long that stays inflated for. And that's pretty straightforward. With 1132 11C sprocket, quick release tyres, where it's an all-up weight of 1,740 grams. We'll compare that with an Ultegra. And to compare Ultegra 1740, that's with a 10-speaker set and a SRAM 1332 on the back. So there's not a heap of difference there. And these Hutchinson 25mm tyres on this 17mm rim, you can see that they are 24.5mm, so a little bit undersized on this rim.